JOYBOY is back. Well, not technically, but yes. Luffy has once again gone Gear 5 and Kizaru is to blame for. Let alone that, Kuma is wreaking havoc in Marijoa. Yeah, the place where the celestial dragons live. And that too for a good reason. Maybe he wants to uncover the dark secrets of the world government to the entire world, just like how King Cobra tried to, but we all know that his fate was bad. In the middle of this chaos, a very special and mindless admiral is standing in his way. Yes, I'm talking about Akainu, and the tension is very strong between Kuma and Akainu. Will will Akainu go easy on him, or will he turn him into a donut? That's the big question. But let's take a little pause over here. Let's check out what's going on the Egghead Island where the Straw Hats and the Vegapunks are trying to escape. So Kizaru arrives to stop the Straw Hats and so Luffy decides to jump in his direction and he kicks Kizaru, blocking his attack. Just like the way Rayleigh did 2 years ago in Sabaody Archipelago. And I think this is a great Easter egg or reference by Oda and only true fans can notice it. So Luffy stops Kizaru from getting onto the top floor of Egghead where all the Straw Hats and Vegapunks are. After all, there are plans to evacuate to a safer place. Luffy and Kizaru are having a big time fighting, but Kizaru sends Bound Man flying and destroys the punk robot in that case. But after Kizaru reaches the top floor where all the Vegapunks are, Gear 5 Luffy legit appears just out of nowhere in his giant form and grabs the shit out of Kizaru. This was definitely the best moment in the entire chapter, which means in chapter 1093 we will see Gear 5 Luffy fighting Kizaru. And now I think this will be pretty interesting and intense because we haven't seen Kizaru and his powers in a long time, and I hope that his powers are more better than before. This will definitely be amazing. But now let's get on to another problem. As per the chapter, we can clearly see that Kizaru has no intentions to kill Vegapunk because he is related to Sentomaru. He himself wants to be loyal to the government, and to be honest, we can call Kizaru's case as blurred justice. He has feelings of freedom in his heart, but his mind has taken control over him. In a perspective, he can see, but he can't see at the same time. That's why we can call his perspective blurred. So, as I said, and as it's written in the title of this video, how is JOYBOY back? Now, I know Luffy is also JOYBOY, but he's not the actual JOYBOY, right? It's only his Gear 5. Now, at the last panel of this chapter, we got a glimpse of the Iron Giant we saw last time. Yes, this one. It was alive, or we can say it had been awakened somehow. Maybe because it heard JOYBOY's heartbeat. I'm talking about Luffy's heartbeat, and that's called the Drums of Liberation. It makes sense because when Luffy turns Gear 5, the robot awakens. It could be that once that robot, the Iron Giant, was once JOYBOY's ally, and the Drums of Liberation was some kind of a battle cry to call all of JOYBOY's allies for a huge war. As we saw in chapter 1084, when Imu told King Nefeltari Cobra about the will of the D, the people who have a D in the name always oppose them. A war between JOYBOY and Imu-sama of the world government could have been possible, you know. I personally think the war between JOYBOY and Imu will probably be repeated at the end of One Piece, because that's the whole point. Luffy is probably the reincarnation of JOYBOY in my opinion. So the moral will be that no matter how much Imu tried to survive, history will repeat itself, killing them again. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I will make a video on the Will of D explanation. So sayonara, goodbye.